Warm, gooey, and oozing with chocolate, these molten lava cakes are absolutely swoon-worthy. Hi mindful moms and dads, Kristen here. As someone who suffers from a chronic disease, I believe homemade is best, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Today, I'm sharing with you one of my all-time favorite desserts, molten lava cakes. It's one of the richest recipes I make, but I'm telling you, it satisfies the deepest chocolate craving and is worth every calorie. So let's put on our kitchen capes and make Instant Pot lava cakes. But hold up, you've heard me say time and time again, the Instant Pot is not ideal for baking cakes or muffins or quick breads as they turn out really dense. But when it comes to baking things like cheesecakes or custards or these molten lava cakes that require a water bath in the oven, the Instant Pot is the perfect vessel to cook them in. And it's so much faster. So let's prepare our Instant Pot and get to work on these rich, gooey chocolate cakes. I can't wait any longer. So to your inner pot, you want to pour in 1.5 cups of cold tap water and then place in a metal trivet. For the lava cakes, we need 6-ounce heat-safe ramekins. You want to make sure that they're exactly 6 ounces. As this recipe, the timing is really exact. I'm gonna spray these with non-stick cooking spray, and then for a little crunch, add in about a teaspoon of sugar to each ramekin and shake that sugar around to coat, and then discard any excess sugar that's left in the bottom of the ramekin. For the batter, add in 1 stick of sliced butter to 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chunks. Now when it comes to the chocolate that you use, I do like semi-sweet chocolate for this recipe, but I like good quality semi-sweet chocolate. And by that I mean using Ghirardelli chocolate chips or a baking bar like Baker's or Nestle's or Lindt that you find in the baker's aisle. And then you just want to chop up those chocolate bars into little bite-sized morsels. And then we're going to pop this into the microwave for 1 minute. Stir, and if needed, heat in 15-second intervals until it's melted and smooth. And then we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of espresso powder. That may sound crazy, but trust me, it doesn't make the lava cakes taste like coffee. Instead, it really helps to bring out the notes and flavor in the chocolate. We're gonna set our chocolate aside and just let that cool slightly while we mix together the rest of our batter. We need a total of 4 eggs, 2 egg yolks, and 2 whole eggs. Don't discard your egg whites. You can use those in breakfast casseroles or frittatas, or just fry them up for a quick scramble. To the eggs, add in 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Now it is important to use powdered sugar because it dissolves really easily into our eggs, and so we don't want our lava cakes to be gritty. Add in a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then whisk that together until that powdered sugar dissolves into the egg mixture. Now our chocolate has cooled just enough to mix into our eggs without scrambling them, but we're still gonna pour that chocolate mixture in slowly while whisking. Once it's all combined, add in 2 tablespoons of flour. That's all you need. And I've tried this with a gluten-free all-purpose flour blend, and it works perfectly if you're gluten-free. Fold the flour into the chocolate mixture just until it disappears. You don't want to overmix it. And now to scoop our batter into our ramekins, I have a little trick. I use an ice cream scooper, which is the perfect measurement to evenly divide this batter in between the 4 ramekins. Plus it gets the batter from the bowl to the ramekins without making a big mess. Cover each ramekin with foil. That's really important so that the condensation doesn't get into our chocolate mixture and water the batter down. And then we're gonna place our ramekins onto our trivet. I'm placing 2 on the bottom trivet, and then I have a second trivet here that I'm gonna place into my inner pot. If you don't have a second metal trivet, just carefully stack your ramekins. They'll be fine. Then we're gonna pop our lid on our Instant Pot, and then to cook, like I said, the timing is really precise here. We're gonna cook on high pressure for 5 minutes. Once the cook time has elapsed, let pressure release naturally for 5 minutes and then do a quick release of any remaining pressure. Carefully remove your ramekins from the inner pot. Now they're going to be hot. I have fingers of steel, so I can take them right out of the inner pot without burning myself, but please be careful. a pot holder is never a bad idea. Then let them rest for 2 to 5 minutes and then gently loosen the sides with a butter knife and invert onto a plate. You can dig right in, or you can top with powdered sugar, whipped cream, some fresh berries, and then look at that. Now that's what I call perfection. But if you happen to not be in the mood for chocolate and you're still looking for a decadent dessert that wows, check out my recipe for Instant Pot Creme Brulee. It's another winner.